Can we change? Can we? I guess this is a question that a lot of people, well, like it's quite foundational to learning from you and listening to you is this
Mm,
like deep belief that we can change
mm,
who we are because so many of us think that we're kind of stuck in our personalities
mm.
and that they are rigid and that they come from our trauma, our childhood, our genetics. But as it relates to like my personality, I guess what is a personality, and can I change my personality? Should I change my personality?
You can kind of change your personality. That's probably not the answer that you want, but they've actually researched this. And when you look at personality, it's composed of five main traits known as ocean: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Every person on the planet Earth has these five traits, and they fall on a spectrum: high, medium, or low. These traits are somewhat heritable, somewhat genetic. So there is a portion of our genetics we cannot change. For example, personality traits are somewhere between 42 to 57% heritable, meaning some of it is just literally our genes expressing themselves. But that still gives us quite a bit of wiggle room. What I like to focus on is if you are low on the spectrum in, let's say, neuroticism, which is how you worry, you cannot become low, you cannot become highly neurotic. It's too big of a swing. But you could probably dial up to medium if you wanted to, or if you were high, you could probably dial down to medium. So you have, let's say, 30 to 40% potential for change. So if you want to change your mindset, your goals, your personality, you have about 30 to 40%, I think, freedom to grow or change in a way that you want to if you're purposeful.